The Shek Report, with Dave Damashek reporting.
Damashek here. At long last, summer is over, football's back, and that means it's time for the Shek Report. Yeah, we've changed the name, but the shame remains the same, which reminds me, players and coaches, don't get angry at me if I call your name. Ultimately, I didn't put you on this list. You put you on this list. Let it begin! Whew, feels good to say that. At number 5, two guys named David. There's the G-Men's David Wilson, who gave the Giants fans an unpleasant case of deja blue. Last year in his pro debut, he fumbled in prime time against the Cowboys. And on Sunday, he fumbled in prime time against the Cowboys. Twice! And under the watchful eyes of King James, King Jerry, the Hulkster, the Blimp. No, I said the Blimp. Yeah, there we go. And thanks to the Bucs' Levante David, David Wilson's Giants are now the worst team that plays its home games in New Jersey. And you wonder why I go by Dave instead of David. At number 4, last Thursday night's game, which gave us about a month's worth of shameful behavior. There was Mother Nature's decision to delay the start of the season with the lightning storm. Apparently, she's one of those football widows who wanted to put off the inevitable for a few extra minutes. Then there was the Baltimore punt team's purple-on-purple crime. And, of course, there was Danny Trevathan's should-have-been pick 6. But the worst thing was the fact the game was played anywhere but Baltimore. Why wouldn't the Orioles let their winged Charm City peers have their celebration at home, as has become the NFL's annual tradition? Better yet, why deprive Baltimore sports fans of an all-time great sports day? A ball game under the sun, then a few belts in the local pub, then walk across the street for a primetime pro football game. What a missed opportunity. It's what they call cutting your beak to spite your face. Shame, Birdie. Now it's time for this week's Get Out of Shame free cards. The first of which goes to the AFC North. They're in a 4-way tie for first place. So muzzle tov to all 4 of you, and enjoy it while it lasts. You hear what I'm saying, Steelers? The next Get Out of Shame free card goes to football's new dream team in the broadcast booth, Brent Musburger and Eminem. Matter of fact, why limit it to football? I want to hear these two talk about Miley Cyrus, Syria, and this fall's hottest fashion tips. Now back to the shameful. At number 3, safeties. Sure, they're fun, exotic even. In fact, in Jacksonville and Pittsburgh, they were the only fun thing all day. But why are they called safeties? First, football's already got safeties, 2 per team in fact. But why are the 2-point version of safeties called safeties? There's nothing inherently safe about them, is there? The adjective that's more accurate is shameful. Maybe that's what we should call them from here on out. Shameleys. Think about it. Meantime, at number 2, the Jaguars' new helmets, which look like a Rolo candy that's been left in a hot car for too long. All melty and weird. They're bad. Not Breaking Bad, which is something we do want to see every Sunday. I know it's a little confusing. One thing the Jags and Breaking Bad do have in common, Blaine Gabbert's aim is about as good as all those guys in the shootout on Sunday night. And that brings me to number 1 in this week's brown paper bag of shame, which goes to no one. That's right. I'm giving everyone a mulligan for week 1. Listen, the man can make us go back to school or work after the summer. He can make the days shorter and the nights colder, but he can't take away our football. Of course, I'm tempted to give it to Danny Trevathan or Levante David or David Wilson or Todd Haley or RG3 or all the Redskins or Phil Rivers. But you know what? Football's back. From Terrell Pryor to E.J. Manuel, even the guys who lost won. Of course, Mike Wallace seems to think he lost, even though his team did win. You know who else won? But besides half the teams in the NFL? We did. That's why I'm going to kick it down the road for 1 more week. I feel too good about it. I can't bring myself to put this on, a big 300-pound football player. But till next week, try not to embarrass yourselves.